Race number 5 is at 3:35 and it's the Sterling Crystal Slipper Stakes over 1,100 metres. The replay horse is number 7, Fairtrusive, winning at Ascot on November 22.
Rail Schimmel coming to the 250 though, and over on the outside all that sizzle-headed Fire and Rain. Here comes Fairtrusive though, beginning to wind up outside of Emerald Rose. Over on the inside, kicking back Fire and Rain, but now here come the swoopers, and it's the favourite Fairtrusive. Fairtrusive dashes up, grabs the lead, hits the front from Emerald Rose.
She was a bit green in that replay, but I love the way that she let down when asked for the supreme effort. She can make it 2 wins from 2 career starts. The 7, Fairtrusive, goes on top from the 5, Nicelli, the stablemate, who was also a winner on debut. I don't think there'll be much between these 2 girls, but I am leaning slightly towards Fairtrusive as she's drawn barrier number 4, while Nicelli will jump from gate number 11. The 8, Emerald Rose, goes in for 3rd. She finally draws a gate. She's had no luck at all in her 2 career runs to date, including a 1-length defeat to Fairtrusive last start. But her fortunes can change from barrier number 2 here. And the 2, Fire and Rain, rounds out the 4. This colt led and kicked pretty well when 1.5 lengths off Fairtrusive on debut. Has trialled well since and should get a reasonably cosy run from barrier number 3. The top 4 selections for the Crystal Slipper Stakes. The 7, Fairtrusive, goes in on top ahead of the 5, Nicelli, the 8, Emerald Rose, and the 2, Fire and Rain. Race number 6 is at 4:10 and it's the TABtouch Regional Championship. Road to Ascot over 1,200 metres. The replay horse is number 6, Mantime, winning at Ascot on November 22.
You want followed further back, Cataplexic, bold success. Well, you could have any price you like about him getting up from here at the 150, and Mantime still clear from Danehill. Matilda, What You Want, runs to 3rd, but Mantime, you don't think the blinkers haven't livened this fellow up, and he was too good for them. He was much more brilliant today, Mantime.
A fair bit to like there. He jumped from a wide gate, did Mantime. He clicked along at a decent gallop and kicked well in the home straight. He jumps from a wide alley again in this event, but he should have come on from that run and is 3rd up now. He goes on top from the 1, Riverdance, who produced an effortless 4-length win at Geraldton last start. He has to lug the 60.5 kilograms, but he does have the champ, Damien Oliver, on his back. The 12, Danehill, Matilda, goes in for 3rd. He was 3/4 of a length off Mantime that we just saw in that replay. He's another that's got to contend with a tricky gate, but I am sticking with that as the form race coming into this event. It's a race that the 16, What You Want, also comes out of. This galloper was 2 lengths off Mantime in that replay that we just saw. He's also drawn a horror gate, but can still run really well here. In the TABtouch Regional Championship, the road to Ascot over 1,200 metres, the top selection is the 6, Mantime, from the 1, Riverdance, the 12, Danehill, Matilda, and the 16, What You Want. Race number 7 is the feature event of the day. It's at 4:50 and it's the Group 1 Crown Perth Winterbottom Stakes over 1,200 metres. The replay horse is number 8, State Solicitor, winning the Group 3 Colonel Reeves at Ascot on November 18.
Of all, they're in the straight. It's it led the way over on the outside. Kai Perinya sticks on. Dainty Test winding up. Pike still looking for a run down on the inside with State Solicitor. Kai Perinya got to the lead. Prophet Street, Durandal driving through with Whispering Brook, and now State Solicitor. He's coming with a brilliant run. State Solicitor. State Solicitor.
That was a super win from State Solicitor, but I am going with 2 others in front of him. I'm sticking with the proven weight for age form and going with the 9, Vidora, on top. With luck, this girl could quite easily have won the Group 1 Moya and the Group 1 Manikato Stakes at Moonee Valley this preparation. She looked an absolute picture at track work on a Tuesday morning at Ascot, and she'll be very hard to beat here. The 9, Vidora, from the 1, Rock Magic, who, in my opinion, comes into this race with the best form line, was 3 lengths off Australia's best sprinter, Red Zal, in the Group 1 Darley Classic at Flemington, and came up the inside part of the Flemington Straight, certainly the wrong part of the track to be in. He comes into this race following 2 previous runs in the Winterbottom Stakes. Can it be third time lucky? I certainly think it can. He goes in for second. From the 8, State Solicitor, we just saw in that replay, that was a phenomenal win by this Bob and Sandra Peters owned galloper. He was 6th in the Winterbottom last year, but he looks a better horse this time around. William Pike rides from the Ideal Gate in barrier number 4, and he can certainly give this race a shake. And the 2, Santa Ana Lane, goes in for 4th. He rocketed home to score in the Group 1 Sir Rupert Clarke Stakes last start. Is 1,400 metres back to 1,200 metres, but his work Tuesday morning at Ascot was outstanding as well. And with the right tempo, he can certainly fly home late in this event. I found it really hard to split the top 3, but I'm going with the 9, Vidora, from the 1, Rock Magic, the 8, State Solicitor, and the 2, Santa Ana Lane in the Winterbottom Stakes for 2017. Race number 8, the lucky last, is at 5:30, and it's the My Rent-A-Kill handicap over 2,100 metres. The replay horse is number 1, Entrechar, finishing second at Ascot on November 11.
Here looking for the judge, 4 clear from Calleur Bazaar. Outlaw Pete, Thunderclap Newman, followed by Already Famous sticking on, but Trap for Fools is a day in front, nearing the 150, in no danger, and the only danger is tripping over yourself running to the tote to collect. Trap for Fools has won it by 2.5 lengths over Entrechar.
2.5 lengths off Trap for Fools, and Trap for Fools has since won the Tattersalls Cup. Fiona Bell climbs back aboard Entrechar, having ridden this girl to victory 3 starts back. She is the one to beat, the 1, Entrechar, on top in the lucky last. From the 3, Calleur Bazaar, that Trap for Fools form is just too hard to resist. Was 3.5 lengths off Trap for Fools 2 starts back, and has run really well since behind Not Again Ken. The 7, Juicing Carrots, goes in for 3rd. As similar form lines to Calleur Bazaar, was well off Trap for Fools 2 starts back, but just a length off Not Again Ken last start. And the 5, Star Value, another one who ran in behind Not Again Ken last time around, was 2.5 lengths off that horse. Steps to the 2,100 metres for the first time, but has certainly shown a willingness to compete in all 7 career starts to date. My top 4 numbers for the last event, going the 1, Entrechar, ahead of the 3, Calleur Bazaar, the 7, Juicing Carrots, and the 5, Star Value. On to my 2 best bets for the day, and I'm going race 2, number 2, Royal Star, and race 4, number 3, The River. That's it for this edition of The Box Seat. Bring on the Winterbottom and day 2 of the Tab Touch Masters.